欢迎来到我们的旅行系列，我们将带你一起环游世界，探索各地的独特节日和传统。每一集，我们都会沉浸在新的文化中，感受当地的色彩、味道和乐趣。不要忘记订阅我们的频道，并按赞支持我们，这样您就不会错过任何精彩的旅程。
Emma's global adventure continued as she found herself in Moscow, Russia, during the grand celebration of Victory Day. Her trusty backpack accompanied her on this journey, and she was eager to learn about Russia's rich history and culture. Victory Day in Russia is a day to honor the heroes of World War II, a time when Russia and its allies triumphed over adversity. Emma arrived in Moscow a few days before the big celebration to soak in the atmosphere and learn more about this significant event. As she explored the city, Emma was struck by the majestic Red Square. The iconic St. Basil's Cathedral with its colorful onion domes stood tall, and the historic Kremlin walls surrounded the square. Emma couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the sight of these remarkable landmarks. On Victory Day itself, Emma joined the crowds gathered at the Red Square. The atmosphere was filled with patriotism and pride. People of all ages wore ribbons of St. George, a symbol of victory and courage. Emma pinned one on her backpack as a sign of respect for the occasion. The main event was a grand military parade featuring soldiers, tanks, and military vehicles. Emma watched in amazement as the soldiers marched with precision and the tanks rumbled past. It was a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made during the war. But Victory Day wasn't just about the military parade. It was a day of remembrance and gratitude. Emma visited a nearby park where a solemn ceremony took place at the tomb of the unknown soldier. She watched as people laid flowers at the monument, paying tribute to the soldiers who had given their lives for their country. In the evening, the city came alive with concerts and fireworks. Emma joined a group of locals who were dancing to traditional Russian music. They taught her some simple dance steps, and soon, she was dancing along with them, feeling the joy and unity of the celebration. One of the highlights of Emma's visit was trying traditional Russian dishes. She tasted borscht, a hearty beet soup, and enjoyed pelmeni, delicious dumplings filled with meat or potatoes. It was a delightful culinary adventure. As Victory Day drew to a close, Emma felt a deep sense of respect for the Russian people and their enduring spirit. She had witnessed a celebration that honored the past while looking forward to a peaceful future. It was a day she would never forget. In the following days, Emma explored more of Moscow, visiting world-class museums, like the Tretiakov Gallery, and strolling along the banks of the Moscow River. She even ventured into the famous Moscow Metro, known for its stunning architecture and intricate mosaics. With her backpack filled with memories of Moscow and Victory Day, Emma bid farewell to this historic city. Her journey had given her a profound appreciation for the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of remembering history. As she set her sights on her next destination, Emma knew that her adventure around the world was far from over. She looked forward to the new experiences and discoveries that awaited her on her incredible journey. Let's learn more about the festival. Victory Day is a very important holiday in Russia that takes place on May 9th every year. It's a day to remember and honor the brave soldiers and citizens who fought during World War II. One fascinating tradition on Victory Day is the wearing of the St. George ribbon, a black and orange ribbon that symbolizes courage and victory. People pin these ribbons to their clothes as a sign of respect and to show that they remember the sacrifices made during the war. A big part of the celebration is the military parade held in Moscow's Red Square. Soldiers in their uniforms, tanks, and military vehicles march in front of a huge crowd. It's an impressive sight that reminds everyone of the strength and unity of the Russian people. In the evening, there are fireworks, concerts, and people dancing in the streets. It's a day of joy and remembrance, a time for families and friends to come together and celebrate the victory over adversity. Victory Day is not just a holiday, it's a reminder of the importance of peace and the resilience of the human spirit. It's a day when Russia looks back at its history and looks forward to a brighter future.
如果你喜欢今天的小故事，请帮我们按赞和订阅。如果有想要听的故事类型，也欢迎底下留言给我们。让我们期待下个故事，拜。